Welcome to Global Madness Tonight, where the world spins and we pretend to keep up. From politicians accidentally tweeting their lunch orders to billionaires debating which planet to buy next, we've got it all. Pull up your socks, folks, because reality is officially stranger than fiction, and we're here to laugh through the chaos. Hello and welcome. I'm Dalai Lama.
Welcome to Global Glimpse, where we take world news, shake it up, and serve it with a side of sarcasm. From political chess games to the latest celebrity scandals, because that matters, we break it all down, unfiltered, unapologetic, and slightly sleep-deprived. Hi, I'm Monica Boulevard sharing the stage tonight. Please buckle up, because reality is stranger than fiction, and we've got front-row seats.
Breaking news. Our team just got an upgrade. Introducing Lucia, the oracle of headlines. With a crystal ball in one hand and a coffee in the other, she predicts world events before they even trend on Twitter. Will tomorrow bring world peace or another celebrity scandal? Stay tuned as Lucia foresees it all, whether we're ready or not.
We've heard about Oregon. I want to share something I think will be of interest of California innovations, where the future is made up and the laws barely matter. From self-driving cars that crash into traffic cones to billion-dollar apps that deliver $12 smoothies, California is revolutionizing the world. One overpriced, overly complicated invention at a time. Buckle up, because progress never sleeps. But it sure charges a subscription fee. Los Angeles is gearing up to dazzle the world with its smart city transformation by 2028. Here are 21 points highlighting this ambitious endeavor. 1. Public transport overhaul. LA plans to revolutionize its public transport system, aiming to convince residents that buses and trains aren't just urban myths. 2. Car-free Olympic venues. In a city where cars are practically family members, LA proposes Olympic venues with no public parking, betting on public transport and teleportation advancements. 3. Gondola to Dodger Stadium. Because nothing says cutting-edge urban transit like a ski lift in sunny Southern California. 4. Unified digital payment platform. Streamlining payments across all transit modes, so you can now be overcharged in one seamless transaction. 5. Smart wayfinding kiosks. Interactive kiosks will guide you through the city, assuming you can find them first. 6. 10,000 public EV charging stations. Aiming to install thousands of charging stations, just in time for your great-grandchildren to use them. 7. Ubiquitous 5G connectivity. Promising ultra-high-speed internet everywhere, except in your apartment building's dead zones. 8. Ethical proactive technology. Deploying tech to predict emergencies before they happen, because Minority Report was clearly a documentary. 9. Climate-smart initiatives. Plans to reduce urban temperatures and increase tree canopies, so you can finally experience winter in LA. 10. Digital inclusion efforts. Integrating public and private offerings to help everyone get online, because buffering videos build character. 11. Smart city governance. Coordinating efforts across departments, ensuring that bureaucracy remains as impenetrable as ever. 12. Infrastructure investments. Focusing on physical technology in public spaces, so you can admire new gadgets while stuck in traffic. 13. Smart city data tools. Enabling effective information sharing, so your data can travel faster than you do on the 405. 14. Digital services and applications. Delivering city services through apps, because nothing solves complex urban issues like a new app. 15. Increased bike lanes. Encouraging biking in a city known for its cyclist-friendly drivers. What could go wrong? 16. Smart traffic signals. Implementing signals that adapt to traffic flow, ensuring you still hit every red light, but now with AI precision. 17. Automated waste collection. Robotic systems to handle trash, finally giving raccoons a worthy adversary. 18. Smart lighting systems. Streetlights that adjust brightness based on activity, perfect for those spontaneous midnight soccer games. 19. Urban air mobility. Exploring drone taxis, because flying over traffic is easier than fixing it. 20. Facial recognition technology. Enhancing security by ensuring the city never forgets a face, even if you wish it would. 21. Digital twin of the city. creating a virtual replica of LA so you can enjoy the city's beauty without the smog. In summary, LA's Smart City 2028 vision is a blend of ambitious projects and technological optimism, all while keeping its signature flair for the unexpected. First off, we would like to share about what we have been noticing of some of today's societal trends. Here are 21 paradoxical and hilariously accurate points about modern-day social behaviors. 1. We crave deep conversations, but only if they fit within a 280-character tweet or a 10-second TikTok. 2. We hate being judged, yet we spend hours judging strangers online for sport. 3. We want real connections, but ghost people the second they become too real. 4. We value honesty, until someone is actually honest, then we cancel them. 5. We want work-life balance, but glorify overworking and hustle culture. 6. We say mental health matters, but still shame people for taking a break. 7. We believe in privacy, but willingly share our entire lives with social media algorithms. 8. We want to be unique, by following the same trends as millions of others. 9. We complain about phone addiction, while scrolling through memes about phone addiction. 10. We hate small talk, but panic when the conversation gets deep.
Although I am sure there are many more we can add to our list, I have just a few more to offer. 11. We want to be independent, while desperately seeking validation from strangers online. 12. We believe in free speech, as long as it doesn't offend us personally. 13. We love spontaneity, but won't do anything without checking reviews first. 14. We want to be productive, but also binge-watch entire seasons of shows in one night. 15. We care about the environment, but order next day's shipping for a single item. 16. We say be yourself, but only if yourself fits within socially acceptable trends. 17. We want peace and positivity, while actively engaging in online drama. 18. We love nostalgia, but constantly chase the next new thing. 19. We value deep relationships, but swipe left for the tiniest imperfections. 20. We say just ignore the haters, but let one negative comment ruin our whole day. 21. We want to unplug and enjoy life, but make sure to document it all for Instagram first. AHS, modern society, where logic goes to die and contradictions thrive. Anyway, as I mentioned before, we have a new person on deck. Lucia, please give us some of your thoughts of the future.
Greetings, my futurity-seeking friends. I am Lucia, and I have a few things to share about the future that I believe you want to know. Here are my predictions of the film industry. Over the next decade, Hollywood is expected to undergo major transformations driven by technology, audience behavior, and industry shifts. Here are some of the biggest predicted changes. 1. AI and virtual production domination. AI-generated scripts, deepfake actors, and fully digital performances will become more common. Virtual production, like what was used in The Mandalorian, will replace traditional green screens, reducing costs. 2. The death of theatrical exclusivity. Streaming will dominate, and major films may get same-day streaming releases instead of long theatrical windows. Theaters will focus more on premium experiences like IMAX, 4DX, and dine-in options. 3. The rise of international cinema. Non-Hollywood productions, like South Korean and Indian films, will continue growing in global popularity, competing with U.S. studios. Streaming platforms will invest more in international content. 4. Superhero fatigue and genre shifts. The dominance of Marvel and DC will decline as audiences seek fresh storytelling. Sci-fi, horror, and nostalgic franchises, reboots/remakes, will gain momentum. 5. Short-form and interactive content growth. Platforms like TikTok and YouTube will drive a shift toward short-form, high-impact storytelling. Interactive content, like Netflix's Black Mirror, Bandersnatch, will evolve, letting audiences control narratives. 6. Celebrity influence decline in favor of creators. Social media influencers and independent content creators will hold more sway than traditional movie stars. Fan-driven projects and crowdfunding will reshape film funding. 7. Strikes and industry labor battles. More strikes are likely as actors and writers fight against AI and streaming residual pay disputes. Unions will push for stronger protections against AI replacing human jobs. 8. The return of practical effects and nostalgia. Audiences will demand more practical effects, less CGI, in favor of realism. 80s, 90s, and early 2000s reboots/remakes will keep flooding the market. 9. Diversity and inclusion expansion. More films and shows will center around diverse casts and underrepresented voices. Studios will continue globalizing their casts and storytelling. 10. The metaverse and virtual reality Hollywood. Movies may become fully immersive experiences in virtual reality. Interactive, multi-platform storytelling, gaming plus movies combined, will grow.
A thank you goes to everyone, both to those of our scholarly viewers and our amazing staff for the insights of the evening. We will end our program with Chloe Clam Chowder. Take care all.
Are you ready for a little input on the negatives and positives of developing a relationship? What do you need to know right? The Impossible Art of Reconciliation, a tragic comedy. The noble quest to reconcile with a lover, a journey more treacherous than crossing a minefield in clown shoes. First, there's the apology, which must be heartfelt yet perfectly worded, lest it trigger another argument about that one thing you didn't mean but absolutely did. Then comes the negotiation phase, where you must agree to impossible terms like communicating better without knowing what that actually means. And let's not forget the dramatic reenactment of past grievances, a Broadway-worthy performance where you relive every mistake from the last 3 years. Finally, if you survive, there's the cautious, eggshell-laden reunion, filled with awkward hugs and the constant fear that one wrong sentence could send you spiraling back to square one. In the end, love is a battlefield, but reconciliation? That's an unpaid internship with no benefits, except, hopefully, one more chance at happily ever after. On the other hand, being that relationship can be so complicated, let me elucidate some reasons we might consider for avoiding reconciliating with a lover. Why reconciliation is just a fancy word for mistake 2.0. Reconciliation, the romantic sequel no one asked for. Sure, your heart says, maybe they've changed, but let's be honest, people change about as often as your phone updates, inconveniently and with more bugs than before. First, let's talk about selective amnesia. You suddenly forget why you broke up in the first place, only to remember once you're knee-deep in another argument about whose turn it is to buy overpriced oat milk. Then there's false hope, where you convince yourself that their commitment issues were just a phase, like Frosted Tips in the 2000s. And don't forget recycled problems. It's like reheating old fish, still the same, just worse smelling. Before you know it, you're back in the same drama loop, realizing that some things belong in the past, like your ex. So, before you send that I miss you text, remember, nostalgia is a liar, and so is your ex. Anyway, it was great to share time with you, our viewers, tonight, and do hope that you will see us again. Good night!
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We are glad you are with us. Stay updated on our latest content. Thanks for your support.